Hello everyone, this is Highlander with MTG Cardsmith doing another custom Magic the Gathering card review. Here we have a card by TGBCGakurenZelthorn, a very long name. And if you haven't watched, excuse me, this is from his set called Earth, where the idea of the set is that he's making Earth a plane. That's all I know about the set, and it's all anime flavored. Now, if you haven't watched my review of Miku Warsinger, that's the first card I reviewed from the set. Please watch that first because I have a couple rants on that I'm gonna I make let me rephrase that. I make points there that I'm probably not going to remake too often. So please watch that first because for example, I address the anime art. Let's just put it that way. So watch that first. All right, here, what do we have? We have Angel with a Shotgun. Very blunt name. Reminds me of Hobo with a Shotgun, which is a movie, if you haven't heard of it. Is this a play on that? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, TGBC Gakurenzelthorn, if this is a play on, if this is inspired by Hobo with a Shotgun. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got a 6-mana legendary human angel. 4/4. This seems to be like a commander set. This set feels very commander. Lots of legendaries, at least so far. I mean, I've only seen 2 cards, of course, but hey, look, it's a commander symbol, so I'm going to assume this is a commander set. Which, again, I will reiterate, commander is not my wheelhouse, but I think I can still try and put my head in that space. So this one's a mythic 4/4. Flying Double Strike Vigilance. Alright, so 6 mana Flying Double Strike Vigilance, already very powerful. This is essentially an 8/4. And of course, Double Strike's better than just doubling your power, because if you have other power effects, it plays really nicely with that, and it gives you the little first strike, all that kind of stuff. Whenever Angel with a Shotgun deals damage to a player, deal 4 damage to all creatures that player controls. Yikes. Okay, so this... Let's read this flavor text. The transition caused by the flowing in of mana to Earth had some strange effects upon its citizens. So I guess this girl used to be just a regular human, and now she's a human angel. Is that the idea? Kind of interesting, the idea of mana like appearing on Earth. That's kind of neat. Excuse me, take a sip of my Perrier there. Okay, so this card has some similar issues to the previous card, which is you're kind of trying to do like everything, right? Like this card is crazy powerful. So this thing without any augmentation swings in for 8 damage. But not only that, each time she hits, which is twice, she deals 4 damage to all creatures that player controls. Okay. So she basically wipes the board of whoever she attacks. And she's a Flying Double Strike Vigilance. So not only can she do that, she can also protect your own board. Wow. I mean, that's just a lot. That's very, very powerful. I would expect a card like this to cost 8, maybe. I will give you some points here. I do like that you're playing around with Double Strike. Like whenever she deals damage, she gets a bonus. This often says combat damage because one thing you could do, for example, is you could like equip. I don't know, like pick anything. Let's like. Sorry, my dog's barking in the background. It's like a wizard. What's that Dominaria card? Like Wizard's Wand or something like that. Just look for wand. Oh boy. 61 cards. All right, let's see. Tap, deal damage. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, here's one example. Wait, is this any target? Yeah. Here's one example. This one's not repeatable. There are repeatable versions of this. Let's say you equip Blazing Torch to Angel with a Shotgun, and you throw the torch at somebody, which you can't do because she has vigilance, right? So let's say you equip her with the torch, you attack, you throw Blazing Torch at another player, and hit the player you're attacking at the same time. You're now dealing 12. You're now dealing 8 damage to the player you're hitting, and you're dealing 4 damage to the player that you're not attacking. And maybe that was your intention, but usually you tend to see these things say combat damage. Also because I bet you anything you could find a card that would completely break this card, make it like super powerful, like some repeatable ability where you can pay mana to deal damage or something, and all of a sudden you can basically just machine gun down their entire board. So again, I would probably say combat damage here. But going back to the double strike thing, I like that you're playing with this. I think that's neat. I think this card is way too powerful for its cost. And, you know, it just does a lot. I would prefer a card like this to be a little bit weaker, but have a more interesting effect. So like maybe this is a flying double strike that says like anytime she deals combat damage to a player, I don't know, create a 1/1 bird or something like that. Just to throw something out there, like you get to kind of play with double strike a little bit, and that's neat. But I think wiping the opponent's board is not the direction you want to go, because again, like I said in the last video, you want your opponents to have fun too. You don't want to be the only person having fun, otherwise you'll run out of friends pretty fast. So yeah, I also want to point out that you do know about formatting here, so I think I was correct in my assumption in the previous video. There's a few formatting issues here, when you have a list of keywords, the first keyword is capitalized, the following keywords are not capitalized. So let's take a look at like Baneslayer Angel, which I think has multiple keywords. Yeah, take a look at this guy. Flying, first strike, lifelink, protection from demons and from dragons, right? Uppercase, lowercase, lowercase, lowercase. So just keep that in mind next time. I know it's kind of difficult sometimes to pick up on little nuances like that, but an easy way to figure out how to format something is find a card that's similar to your card and look at it, and you'll see how the formatting should work out. Also, usually when you have effects like this, it'll say deals 4 damage to each creature that player controls. I don't know why, but that's just the way they tend to word these things. So I'm going to give this card a 2 out of 5, but it's sort of a higher 2 out of 5 than the previous card. So I'm going to give this like a 2.5. I don't usually like doing halves, but you know what? I'll throw you a bone here. I think I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. I like that you're playing around with double strike. I think this card has a similar problem to the last card in the case that it's just doing way too much, right? It's doing too much, especially for its cost. So, yeah, I would suggest making this card a little bit less powerful, maybe increasing the cost of this card, something like that. So anyway, that's my review of Angel with a Shotgun. Thank you for watching.